You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole and Nightwish Army. We are finally here with the end of Innocence documentary. This has English subs. I'm going to be able to keep up with it. Thank you so much, Nimwey, for having this on your channel. We're using your video. Hope you're excited for that as well. Let's get right into it, folks. Nightwish Army, I have been waiting for a long time for this one. Thumbnail Lady will not be here for this documentary. She is with the baby. I needed something to do myself, and I've been eagerly awaiting to check this out. I will keep her informed on how this documentary goes, and you guys can let me know any information I need to know while going through this. I have checked out everything from their past. I know everything I should know before watching this documentary. I know apparently it's a bit one way. Maybe it's the day after tomorrow that's a bit more pushy on Tarja, but I'm going to try to enjoy this one a lot. We're going to do this kind of episodically. This is 2 hours and 14 minutes long of a documentary. I'm probably going to attack like 8-10 minutes at a time, kind of where I feel is a good spot to pause and not have too long of a video, so I can have a little bit of a playlist and something to do for you guys with this one. So Nimwey, thanks again for having this on your channel. We love using your stuff, and let's do End of an Innocence right now, folks. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. Shitty pants, shitty equipment, no commercial potential. Back in 03 they were saying that. Journey to the birthplace. Look at those pants. Yuka! Oh, wait! Who did it? Oh man, that must have been a crew wish. Ooh. I'm liking the feel for this documentary already. And look at that island in the middle. You know, I grew up on an island, and something I regret is never kayaking or getting a little boat to travel around all the small islands around my island. It's definitely something I really want to do if I ever go back and have the time and money. What song is this? Nightwish Army, let me know what song this is. Nice. I love seeing them younger too.
Mikä pistää Tuomaksen olet Tuomas? Mikä pistää Tuomaksen säveltämään muuten biisejä? Mikä pistää Tuomaksen kirjoittamaan tommosia sanotuksia?
Niin. Mikä se on? Kuka sen tietää? Ei varmaan Tuomas tiedä itekään.
See, that's the thing. Even TUOMAS doesn't know. I just watched Jordan Peterson talk in Calgary, and he was talking about where thoughts come from. And sure, like, it is TUOMAS's thoughts for these songs, but like, where does those thoughts come from? It's not like these things just come to our mind and we weren't asking for them and they just appear there. So who's the one giving that source, if it's just the inspiration from the ether or the universe or God or the muses or whatever it is?
En yhtään ihmettele, että on teille hyvä. Se on sitä suomalaista unelmaa. Ei voi olla mitään pakempaa kuin oma saari.
An island of your own. The Finnish dream. That's a lot of people's dream.
Musiikkiura alkoi 7-vuotiaana, kun äiti pisti mut pianotunneille.
Saaren menossa ja ensi lumi tälle talvelle. Aivan mahtavaa.
Olin Keski-Karjalan musiikkiopistossa pääaineena klarinetti, sivuaineena piano. Tietynlainen tällainen musiikillinen teoriatausta kyllä on. Pystyn lukemaan just nuotteja ja säästää pianolla jotain.
Siellä on aurinkopaneeli. Liittyy
sitten ensimmäiseen bändiin. joka oli näiden Kitenpoikien tällainen heavy-rykmentti. Muistaakseni nimi oli Dismal Silence.
Dismal
Se oli
Silence.
niin kuin ensimmäinen tällainen bändikokemus ja
It's always so cool to learn about their first bands. Unfortunately, you guys aren't going to be able to see that Marcella interview, but we got to talk to her about the band that she formed when she was 17 with all of her friends. And it seems like all these people, like TUOMAS and all of them, have that old band that they first started with. And it's always nice to hear their names because, like, what was it again? Dismal Silence?
myöskin ensimmäinen kerran, kun rupesin soittaa kosketinsoittimia. Ja se oli ihan tällainen uusi maailma mulle siinä mielessä, että mun mielestä piano ja kosketinsoittimet on hyvin pitkälti eri soittimia.
Tää on hyvä,
I agree.
Tää koko metsä kuiskaa tää soteen myötä.
Eli voi sanoa, että aloitin soittamaan kosketinsoittimia vasta 16-vuotiaana.
Okay.
Siinä se klarinetti pyöri vielä vähän jaloissa, et kävin niinku Intin sotilassoittokunnassa, soitin siellä sapulkuita klarinettia.
In the army band, right?
Siihen koskenutkaan.
And I believe in Finland you have to do 1 or 2 years mandatory military service, where in Canada you don't have to do that. So it's something I'm always shocked when I hear other countries that are forced to do that, almost like schooling.
6 vuotta. En ole pilliin puhaltanut.
Not a honk in 6 years.
Ensimmäinen varsinainen bändi, jonka kanssa saatiin levytysdiili, oli Dark Woods My Betrothed vuonna 90.
Dark Woods,
Joka se 6 vai 5 tällä.
Yvka knows. I think that was Yvka.
Siinäkään ollut bändin jäsen, vaan pyydettiin siihen soittamaan syniä sessiomuusikkoina. Ja silloin tein kaikkien aikojen ensimmäisen biisin, eli Dark Woodsin Heirs of the North Star -levyn outron.
Heirs of the North Star. A New Heaven, a New Earth.
Samoihin aikoihin.
Look at all these names.
Projekti kuin Natwindens Grot, eli Kautosen Teemun tällainen juttu, jonka kautta myös tutustuimme sitten ensimmäisen kerran Herra Vilskaan. Kautoselta ei oikein lähtenyt nää solistit.
That's not Yvka.
Valtosen Tuomo ehdotti, että mitäs jos
That's Yvka.
Viimeinkin löytänyt itselleni ystävän. Poika, potilas on tulee issäs.
Tapio, I think there was one song, I don't remember, it was something Orion, I think. But I remember seeing Tapio perform with Nightwish as one of the backup vocals at the time, and he was good, but I'm glad they got Marco.
Natwindsillä me loppujen lopuksi tehtiin 2 levyä. Eli siihen aikaan soitin 2 bändissä, mutta aina oli sellainen olo, että ei saanut tehdä biisejä, että oli vaan soittamassa niitä syntikoita sinne valmiisiin biiseihin. Ja se oli ihan hienoa aluksi. Koko ajan veri veti siihen, että pitäisi tehdä niitä biisejä. Se on niinku mulla ollut siitä bänditoiminnan alkuajosta lähtien se kaikkein suurin polte, se biisin teko.
Joku vipu on täällä ulkopuolella, joka pitää kääntää, niin tuolla menee.
Sitten vuonna 1996 kesällä edelleen oli molemmat nuo bändit pystyssä, niin meillä oli täällä, juuri täällä saaressa tuossa noin semmoinen nuotioilta, saunailta. Mulle tuli semmoinen idea, että miten jos perustaisin oman tällaisen projektibändin. Nightwish-nimeä ei ollut silloin olemassa, mutta niin se konsepti oli siinä vaiheessa tiedossa, että se tulisi olemaan akustinen mood music tyylinen.
Not heavy metal at all.
Kohta artistista menee hermo.
Third and the Mortal, Theater of Tragedy ja Gathering oli niin tosi kova juttu silloin. Ja tuntuu, että toi voisi toimia niin omassakin jutussa.
Really quickly too, I think it's interesting that TUOMAS is saying he was like a hired hand before in these previous bands before Nightwish. And I think I read that even Empu was feeling like a hired hand at times before he became a full-time member. And I'm sure there's a lot of people, like look at even Kai. I think it took him 5 years before he was a full-time member in 2017 after starting with them in 2012. So yeah, I mean, everyone kind of wants to do their own music, and that's kind of, I think, where Floor is at again, where she's like, I want to make my own music and not be the hired hand, even though she's not a hired hand. She's full-time Nightwish, and she loves it, and I think that's going to keep going. Let's hope. But you can see where people go through those emotions that they want to eventually be the lead and that means in the composition and production, and that's yeah, I mean, you can understand that going through those tiers.
96 heinäkuussa meni intti, kun silloin alkukuukausien aikana mä tein 3 biisiä. Sen niminen biisi kuin Nightwish, The Forever Moments ja Etiäinen. Just. Joulukuussa menin Kiteellä studioon varasiajat ja tehtiin se 3 biisin demo. Ja...
Onko se Vilskatteen kyvys? Okei. Me ollaan just tässä, kun tapeltiin tämän veneen kanssa, niin ollaan just se saari, niin soitetaan.
Trouble with the boat!
Rannassa niin tuu hakemaan.
En tarkkaan muista, missä se emppu tuli siihen mukaan. Kun en edes hirveän hyvin tuntenut tyyppiä siihen aikaan.
See, there you go. He didn't know the guy so well at the time.
Jukka ja Emppuhan tuntenut ikuisuuden, mutta Emppu oli mulle semmonen uusi tuttavuus.
Ja sanoit 10. kerralla.
Okay.
Oli myös idea, että kysytään Turusen Tarjalta, mitä se on mieltä, koska Tarja on tuntenut niinku 13-vuotiaasta lähtien. Me oltiin yläasteella samoissa musiikkiryhmissä, soitettiin
Same jazz band. Wow.
Tämä on semmonen hyvän päivän tuttu.
Taape synttäri. Nonni.
Paljon onnea, Kanttura. Paljon onnea,
Onks Kimi muistanut Tarjaa onnitella? Törkimis.
Levylaulaja. Paula. Sitten kun käydään pissalla, niin voitaisiin niinku patella tuon vessapaperin kyyhen, voi samalla sitä kyyhessä.
Oh, look how much fun they're having. Oh, man. The Finnish humor is coming through. This is a good kid, eh? Look at all those personalities that have to gel together in such a tight space. Like, I know how hard it is for family members to be in that tight of a space and doing stuff at that high of a magnitude of showmanship and like the anticipation that you'd have for these shows. And it would be a tough road if you guys couldn't have fun like that and just let people kind of get loose when they need to, because again, like it's hard in tight confinements like that. Ten pulls, buddy!
Aikaisemmin, että me oltais tulossa käymään Empun kanssa. Me molemmat tunnettiin Tarja. Me oltais käymään, että olisi yksi juttu.
There you go. Only 5 pulls, eh?
Mentiin sitten siinä joulualla, tietti missä hän asuu, niin käveltiin sinne Tarjan talolle ja selitin tämän ideaa ja kysyttiin, miten se olisi tämmöinen juttu. Ja se oli ihan siitä hetkestä asti mukana, että ilman muuta hän...
She replied, sure.
Tämä hommassa oli kyse projektista, jossa tehdään vain demoja. Ehkä lähetetään sitä demoja jonnekin levyyhtiölle, mutta ei taatusti koskaan keikkailla, eikä mitään sen vakavampaa. Tarja oli, että ilman muuta, kyllähän voi käydä ne biisit laulamassa, että siihen ehkä 2 päivää menee studiossa.
Wow. Hey, I think that's a perfect place to end, and what type of things it makes you think about. I definitely want to go check out those demos that they've done, and I believe y'all have tried to lead me to them, so please lead me to those those demos again, because I'd love to hear those 3, and to think they were just trying to make something that TUOMAS then created in his army band when he had the time. Nightwish was one of the song names for it when he didn't even have the name for Nightwish yet. And then those demos with Tarja singing for them then came into something bigger. They started doing gigs, and oh my god, and just to think how it all started, and to have island like that to go to get all your music out, oh my god, it's perfect for TUOMAS. And to know that, what I like what he said about his music journey is the clarinet, the piano, and the keyboard. He dropped the clarinet, and then now he actually separates the piano and the keyboard together, almost like an organ. I think is different from a piano as well. All different, but they all are in the similar family of an instrument. But I think it's so cool that he did separate the two, and that only when he was 16, I believe, is when he started the keyboard. So to know he's a lot later to the keyboard and had a decade or more longer on the piano shows a lot of his talent. And it's cool to know that full history, to know where he got his knowledge and his foundation, which for us, we really want to throw Oliver into music really early too, because he's kicky, he's fingery. Let's put him into something good, right? And I think if you get him with that foundation early, you could create some geniuses. So we hope Oliver will follow the path of TUOMAS as well. He'll go wherever he goes, but it's just very exciting to see how this formed. This documentary so far is really good on every angle. I love what they're showing, even for Yuka, and how influential he was in the beginning, and even getting Empu and all that. And so without Yuka, and I'm so glad he's still with the band, just how influential he really is for Nightwish in general. And that's something I never want to forget. And I definitely miss watching him play. I love Kai, don't get me wrong, but something about Yuka playing, that's what I got used to at first. And he was incredible when I was watching that. I think Yuka actually played in 2013 now I think of it. But anyways, awesome documentary. I hope you guys enjoyed this with me. We're going to keep this going as much as we can. I want to be able to finish this in a quicker manner so I can keep the documentary in my head. I thought that was a good place to end, knowing that they had the demo set. They finally got the boat ready to go. They're about to go to the island there, and that's something exciting to start with for the next one. And everything else is going good in the house, y'all. We're doing pretty awesome here, feeling blessed. Your guys' support means so much to us. And we got more story time with ETC coming down. Next week, we have a reactor that we have interviewed, and bi-weekly we'll have our interviews still coming out. So hope you guys are excited for that. Nightwish, I really hope you're excited for this and everything else coming out down the rabbit hole, because we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks. Peace and love, y'all. God bless.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special shout out to all of our patrons and YouTube members. We appreciate all of your support.